Hi there, Visionary family, and welcome back to another one with Lady Visionary. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like my stream. Make sure you like this live stream, even though I'll probably take it down after this live session. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Lady Visionary. Well, that's what I'm known here on the channel as. I'm known as Lady Visionary. I relocated from the UK and I'm currently living in Rwanda. So yeah, if you guys want to check out more about who I am, what I'm doing here in Rwanda, then you can subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell so that you are alerted every single time I post. As you come in, just smash the like button, say hi, just say hi, be nice, be kind, and do consider subscribing. Oh my goodness, guys. This is one of the things that I have. Can you see me clearly? I've lost some of you guys. Can you see me clearly, guys? Because it's one of the things that you have to deal with here in Africa is power outages, which is can be so annoying. Like in Kigali, I never really experienced like power outages, but like here in Musanze, I am experiencing daily, not yeah, daily, like at least twice a day, the power will go out. And it's a little bit annoying because when you're doing your lives and things like that, and I'm trying to interact with you guys and it's interrupted, then we kind of lose the engagement. So I'm really, really sorry. Please bear with me, guys. Please bear with me. And yeah, where I am, I don't have a generator. So like on the diaspora building project, we definitely have to have generators because this is not good for business. It's not good for anything. I hate it when the power goes out. Like, I have to make sure I have my power bank. So if the power goes out for a lengthy period of time, I can charge my phones. I make sure I have like portable internet. So these are things that you have to like really think about here in Africa. Whereas like, I don't really want to compare. I shouldn't really compare. Whereas like, I guess in England, when I was living in England, I really didn't have to think about power, how I'm going to get power, make sure my power bank is charged, all of that stuff. So yeah, guys, today's topic, can you see me clearly? I hope you guys can see me clearly because I've moved over to another network and hopefully it won't be disrupted. But the topic is, should I charge? You guys are just probably thinking, Lady Visionary, what are you on? What are you talking about? Guys, I'm wearing sunglasses. I don't know. I'm obsessed with sunglasses. I do apologize, guys, because some of you want to see my eyes, but you know, I'm obsessed with sunglasses. The sun was out, guys. Because you guys know we're in rainy season right now in Rwanda, which is great for a lot of people who have cultivated. You know, they're praying for rain. So now it's raining. It's proper raining here in the northern region. I know some other parts of the country, such as like the Bogosera region, you know, it's even in this season, it's quite dry. But yeah, like the sun was, no, it was pouring down with rain this morning, pouring down with rain. And then my plans just went to pot. And then I was like, let me get ready and see what the weather's going to be like. And then the sun was out only for about, what, 2 hours. I took my boys out for a walk and then came back, had some lunch. And then the rain, like, it just messed up. Yeah, the rain, like, I could show you guys, the rain is coming. And I always tell the random people, the rain is coming. And sometimes they'll be like, no, the rain is not coming. And I'm like, I'm running home because when it rains in Africa, it rains in Africa. And yeah, I don't want to, I did that once, guys, when I went to the market and I was like, yeah, I'll buy a few more things. And then got on my bike, was soaking from head to toe, like literally everything, a bit too much information, but it's true. Everything that I had on was soaking wet. And I felt so mucky and all of that. And I had to jump in the shower. So I was like, from then on, I was like, hell no. When I see that it's gonna rain, I ain't gonna be showered on. So let me just get myself home or don't leave the house at all. So I'm not gonna leave the house. Like, just looking at the clouds right now. I'm sitting out on my veranda, guys. Sitting out on the veranda, and as I said, the sun was out, hence why I've got my sunglasses on. Like, you know, like being in Africa, guys, I tell you, apart from the power shortage here in Musanze, like that's my only kind of issue. But guys, everything else is really good. But I'm gonna get into the topic, but let me just greet who's in the building right now. Let me know who's in the building so that I can greet you, because remember, you guys can see me, but I can't see you. So that's what the comment section is for me to be able to give you guys shout outs. So make sure you like the live stream as you enter. So let's see, who do we have in the building? If you want to have a shout out from me, just comment. Malachi's in the building. Hey, how you doing, Malachi? DC saying, my dear daughter, please learn from Exodus Africa and charge. No one appreciates freeness. Please run it like a business. I'm begging you for the love of all that's holy. Please, please, please. Wow. DC's in the building. Saying, sorry, I didn't say hi. Just need to make my point. Hail up, Lady Visionary and African family. So let's get into this, guys, because I want to hear from you guys, because you guys are now family. You know, a lot of you guys look out for me. A lot of you guys have been there for me this year. You know, as I mentioned, like this year has been, this year has been hard. Samson's in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Hello from Tasmania. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So this year has been a super, super tough year. And, you know, like, I don't really want to go into it, but yeah, this year has been really crazy for me. A lot of you guys know that I lost my mom, had to, she was in the UK, but we decided to take her to Jamaica where she was born. And I had to leave Rwanda. You know, it was just a hectic time. It was just a crazy time. My emotions were all over the place, you know, and that's something I must say that I'm still dealing with, right? Behind the scenes, behind of YouTube and all of that, you know, people can say, like, just be strong. And I, you know, I have had a lot of encouraging messages from you guys, which has really helped me. But also behind the scenes, I do have moments where I just stop and I have to kind of bring myself back, in terms of like not overthinking and, you know, just you know, missing somebody that you love is hard. Like, I have projects that I'm doing here, and I know that if I go into that space, if I go into that headspace, I'm just going to fall into the depression. So what I've been doing is just like trying to keep focused, by just continuing with my projects and, you know, just continuing in purpose. That's really been my strength, you know, and also knowing that, you know, this is something that my mom supported me 100%. She was always watching my YouTube when I'm live. So guys, I don't want to get emotional, but yeah. So I think that is still an issue for me. But as I said, like I'm still pushing through, just keeping focused in terms of my purpose, you know, and knowing that my mom really encouraged me. But you know, that's a big thing. I lost my mom suddenly, and you just can't just wake up and be like, yeah, you know what, I'm fine. It doesn't work like that. So you know, I have a lot of support around me just to keep me going. It's still quite fresh, you know what I mean? It's still quite fresh, but yeah, still we move. We have to keep on pushing forward and, you know, staying positive. So in general, anyway, I'm a very, very positive person. I've always been that way, you know, extremely, extremely positive. But yeah, there are moments that still catches me, and I may wake up and not even feel like I want to do anything, you know? So yeah, I wasn't coming on here to be emotional, guys, I promise. But yeah, like that's still a challenge for me. But what keeps me going is the fact that I enjoy what I'm doing. I believe I'm walking in purpose. So that really helps a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys who've been just genuinely supportive. Yeah, it means a lot. Trust me, it means a lot. And sometimes people see you like on social media, you know, they don't equate you to be a real person that goes through real issues and challenges. But anyway, let me just continue to greet who is in the building. So Malachi, yeah, sorry for your wife's loss. Said my wife just lost her mom last month. Very, very sorry for her loss. You know, we have to kind of keep pushing on, and hopefully things will just feel better. But you know, what for me right now, I know that it will be a lie for me to say that I'm not still hurting, because I am. And as I said, there are moments where it catches me and I don't even want to do anything. But as I said, what keeps me going is knowing that I'm walking in purpose. And that's the most important thing. Stephanie is saying, it takes time. Yes, it really does take time. And I'm not about to kind of just keep denying, you know, I have accepted that she's gone. I have accepted that that's not a problem. But you know, there are moments, as I say, where, you know, it still catches me, and I really do miss my mom and just wish she was here, you know what I mean? So that's really it. But anyway, on the topic, because I wasn't planning to really talk about this, to be honest, it's something that I'm dealing with behind the scenes. So yeah, and as I said, in general, I'm a very, very positive person. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, things will get better. But as I said, what keeps me going is me knowing that I'm walking in purpose, you know, all the things that I've envisioned that I'm actually doing right now, the lives I'm impacting here in Rwanda, as well as, you know, via social media. A lot of people are inspired by my move. You know, I'm able to connect with a lot of people. I've had some of my subscribers actually come to Rwanda and like relocate here. I've met up with them. You know, they've shared their stories of how my channel has impacted their lives. You know, I have more of you guys who I correspond with via email and, you know, other means. And, you know, that when you guys share with me how much my channel has impacted your lives, that really keeps me going and encourages me, because I know that I'm doing the right thing. There's still a lot more work to be done. You guys don't even understand. There's so much work to be done. There's so much that I'm working on here, that I know my mom will be proud, super, super proud of me. And in general, I'm not about to give up. But as I said, it's something that I'm still dealing with behind the scenes. So know that that is a challenge for me still right now. So yeah, like I'm working on the diaspora building project for anybody who wants to just support. If you think that you just want to support the diaspora building project, let me know. That's where we're building homes for you guys, the diaspora, you know. There's also a gap in the market in terms of real estate in Musanze. So that's also one of the reasons why I am wanting to work on the diaspora building project and offer something Afrocentric, modern that you guys will be used to. Also, here in Rwanda, I'm renting. I would also love to own my own house here. So, you know, I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for you guys. I'm also working on the hotel project. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful site, you know, here in the northern region. And there's so much more that I will do. Like, I also have the farm that's running, that's going. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, the other day I was at the farm and I was hungry and I was like, I'm on my farm, I'm hungry, how can this be? So I got the staff to boil me 2 eggs and you know, the cows, so I could have fresh milk. So things are really looking up in that sense. Like, when I see that things are progressing, it's not easy. I don't want to keep saying that because you guys are probably like, so like, I don't know, just, yeah, it just feels like a broken record. Like, I'm always saying it's not easy, it's not easy, but really and truly, it's not easy, guys. It's really not easy here on the ground. Yeah, there's challenges around sustainability. A lot of people will give ideas, oh, you should do this, you should do that. But what I want you to know is that, like, when you're investing in business, so like, depending on the type of business that you're going to be investing in, you may not see, you may be just mainly spending to start off with before you start seeing any returns. And I'm the type of person, you know, I've never been a person who's like get rich quick, you know, or getting all the money now. It's just about you know, sometimes we need to work patiently, knowing that in the end you'll gain your return. So that's what I'm doing. The projects that I'm working on, well, the real estate project, so the diaspora building project, that will just, you know, it will be a lot of kind of capital being spent to get the project off the ground. And then the same with the resort project, you know, so it's quite, yeah, cash intensive. Okay, and I also want you guys to know, which I'm going to bring someone here on the channel soon, because I really want you guys to know the realities. I always say, guys, visit Rwanda first, visit whatever African country you're thinking about relocating to, get to know the realities on the ground. You know, you may come to Rwanda and also feel like, okay, you don't connect here, you know, as much as like I have, or you may go to Ghana and feel like you haven't connected as much as, you know, other people. So you really need to go and have a feel of wherever it is that you are planning to move to. Like, if you're definitely sure, because, you know, we've had people come to Rwanda and be like, or just, yeah, I've had people just, you know, send me emails saying, you know, no, Lady Visionary, I'm sure that Rwanda is the place that I want to, Rwanda is the place where I want to live. And so, you know, they just take their suitcases and they just, you know, they just make that decision to come. But in general, the general advice I give is come and see first, come and have a feel first, come and do some groundwork, some ground research. You know, a lot of the times, yes, you have people giving you information via YouTube, but which is very, very valuable, because I also feel like what I offer here on the channel is quite valuable. I try to give you guys content that you request for. I look through your comments, I look through, you know, your emails that you send me, and I see like what's the general thing, what's the general theme that's coming up that people want to know about. A lot of you guys have been asking about real estate in Musanze, and that's what I'm trying to bring you guys, to help you gain help you gain information so that you can make an informed decision. You know, I think it's very crucial, because, you know, making a big decision to relocate from a particular place to a place where you've just done internet research, that can be quite challenging. Your mind has to be programmed on a totally different level, you know. Otherwise you can really find it's quite difficult. You can find it very, very challenging, and it will be challenging. Obviously, you're in a new environment, language, getting to know people, perhaps making new friends, studying more about the business arena. Yeah, so there'll be a lot of things, a lot of challenges that you need to face head on, because the realities will hit you on the ground. So I know Francis is asking what's the topic about. So as I said, the topic is should I charge? Should I charge? So you guys know, as I said, I'm busy with the diaspora building project. I'm busy with the hotel resort project. You know, I get a lot of requests. I get a lot of requests from our people from the diaspora, right? And I'm on a schedule, like Monday to Sunday. I'm on a schedule. My weeks are pretty much planned. I'm project managing, and I'm doing a lot of other things on the side. So, for example, my consultation. Okay, before I say this, guys, one of the ways that I'm able to sustain myself is through charging for services, right? One of the reasons that's helping me not to run back to the West is charging for services, right? And next month I will share with you guys something. You know, I will share something with you guys. I won't share it right now, but next month I will share with you guys, right? Some of you guys know because you follow my Patreon, right? What is happening? What has actually changed, right? Um, but I charge for my services because it helps me to continue my purpose here on the motherland, here in Rwanda, right? Um, so why I'm saying this is because like I also say, like, you know, every time, oh guys, I offer consultation. So anybody who wants to relocate and invest in Rwanda, I offer consultations for that. And that is at an affordable price. You know, some people will email me and they'll want me to do so many things, unbelievable things that they're asking me to do, like on top of everything else. Like I have to schedule in everything, even my consultation, all of that is scheduled. I have to make sure that it doesn't conflict with any other appointments, need to make sure that I'm available. That consultation fee is very, very affordable. You'll be surprised that some people will ask you, oh, you know, your consultation, they may even ask you to reduce the price by half price. You know, support a Black business, support somebody who's walking in purpose, help support someone who's trying to be sustainable on the continent without having to, you know, even think, oh, okay, should I go back to the West? Or, is my life here sustainable? That we're helping each other. We talk about this a lot. We talk about supporting the Black community, supporting Black businesses. And what is so hurtful sometimes is the fact that we don't mind going to the Muzungus, going to, you know, other businesses and spending that money. Like some businesses, what they're asking for consultations, wow, I'm not charging anywhere near that. Anywhere near that. I've made the price for my consultation affordable, because I want more of you guys to take advantage of that. You know, I want more of you guys to take advantage of that, whether, you know, you do a consultation with me or any other services which is around land services or like any sort of groundwork. I do charge. There is a charge for that. I never make it I always make that clear, because that's one of the ways in which I'm able to sustain my projects here. There's other things I'm doing to help sustain my project, but that's one of the ways um, of trying to sustain my projects so I don't have to run back to the West. So when people show that they don't support that, I'm like, okay, I really don't understand. I really don't understand. I actually don't understand. And yeah, I won't force anyone to use my services, but I just want you to know that yes, my services are charged. If you want me to do groundwork on here, like I'm in the northern province, sometimes people send me to Kigali, you know, to do some groundwork for them. Like I'm a mom, I'm a wife, you know, am I supposed to just run across Rwanda just for like literally for free, and whilst my projects are failing? Like you expect me to do everything for you and give me back nothing for my services? Like obviously there are things that I can just do, like, you know, randomly I'll just do something for someone, because, you know, and don't even think about anything like, you know, pricing it. But in general, guys, I do charge for my services. You know, imagine like you like I do a lot to the point where I can even be so exhausted. Like, was it last week? Last week I had burnout. I was running here, 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 here. There's one morning I woke up. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. There's one morning I woke up and I couldn't even move off of my bed because I was burnt out. I was actually burnt out, you know. So sometimes I just have to take a step back and just carry on, just recognizing when I need to just kind of take a rest, because it can be a lot. I'm working on a lot and I'm providing a lot of services to help the diaspora who are wanting to relocate home. And some people will say, they'll say, oh, you're just trying to make money out of people and stuff. So I'm asking you guys, should I charge? That's what I'm asking. Should I charge? I want to hear you guys in the comments, right? I want to hear what your comments are, because you will get people saying that, oh, you're taking advantage maybe of the diaspora. Just different comments, different comments. But I want to make it clear, right, for anyone who reaches out to me to do a service on the ground, whether it be moving from the northern province to Gisenyi, to Brera, to Kigali, to Bogosera. All of that costs money. All of that costs money. Someone can ask me to do something in, for example, Kigali or Bogosera. If I have to rent a car for the whole day to do all the groundwork, that can cost me $80 to $100 to go around and do all the groundwork. Am I supposed to take that out my own money and do all of that for free? We talk a lot about, I just don't understand. We talk a lot about supporting each other. We talk a lot about that. But you don't want to support, you want to ask me for a service. Somebody's asked me even to write a business plan, a whole business plan. Do you know how much, goes into writing a business plan? Do you know how much actually goes into writing a business plan? And you expect me to just sit and, that can take several hours, not even several hours. That's going to take even a week if you want to do that properly. If you want me to sit down and collate a business plan together of about 30 to 40 pages, an intensive business plan that is sound, you expecting me to sit down and do that for absolutely nothing? How can I sustain myself? That's the reality. How am I going to help to sustain myself if I don't charge for my services? If you don't support Black businesses? But the white man will tell you this is the amount. You will go into your pocket and get that money right out and pay. But when it comes to our own, you think that's too much. This is a Black person offering services. That's too much. I don't want to pay. In that case, keep out of my email, because these are the people who I actually don't want to connect with, because we all need to be on the same page in that we need to support our own. We need to support our own. Stop expecting everything for free. I've had people who've come to the continent and have to run back to the West because they haven't been able to sustain themselves where they are. And I am going to bring on someone to the channel to talk about their own experiences. I don't want to go back to the West, right? I don't want to go back to the West. I'm a young person. I've made this move very earlier on in my life. People have said to me time and time again, you're young, you're too young to move to the motherland right now. Do you have enough capital? Do you, people want to know all of those things. How are you able to sustain yourself? Guys, I wish you could see like the YouTube earnings. Some people will think, oh, you do YouTube, so you make a lot of money. YouTube pays you to do this. If you see what YouTube pays me, it's laughable, guys. It's really laughable. That money cannot do anything. Yeah, sometimes you guys give the super chats and offline donations via PayPal and things like that. That really helps. But aside from that, guys, I've got like 6,000 subscribers. My channel is a small channel according to some people. So the earnings, let's just, let's just, I wish I could be really honest with you guys. My YouTube doesn't pay a lot. And perhaps people will say you need to create more content, you need to do this and that and this and that. But also, I'm not reliant, I don't want to be reliant on YouTube. That's why a lot of the times people said, oh, I don't see you posting, I don't see you this, because I am behind the scenes working. I'm behind the scenes working so that I do not have to rely on YouTube paying me for showing adverts on my channel. And I offer services here on the ground for the diaspora at an affordable price. Anyway, let's hear what you guys have to say, because I did ask you guys, do you think I should charge? Tuko Pamoja saying, your mother would be proud to see her daughter following her vision and helping the underdog. Don't be too hard on yourself because it takes time to heal. Thank you so much. Guys, don't forget to like, make sure you're interactive in the comments, and you can support me whenever I'm live via super chat or again via PayPal. All the details will be down below in the description or running across the stream. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm not on here for too long. I wanted to hear from you guys. Should I charge for the services I provide? You know, should I charge? Yeah. So DC saying, oh, I'm so sorry. No words will make the pain go away. But those that have experienced loss of loved one, we understand. Your mom is watching over you, and I know you will make her proud. Thank you. Tuko Pamoja is saying, a man must get paid according to his works. And unfortunately, nothing comes for free in this world. As long as you're genuine and don't try to rip people off, the good that you do will follow you. I definitely believe that I'm reasonable with my pricings. I'm definitely reasonable with my pricings. And yeah, you know, as you're saying, yeah, as long as I'm genuine and things like that, I'm not trying to rip people off, then yeah, I totally see where you're coming from. And I do believe that, like, even what I do sometimes for people, like, I just feel like no amount of money can pay for that, literally. No amount of money can pay for that. It's just be it like I genuinely want to help, you know. I genuinely want to help. I've done so many things. People can testify, even people watching this for free. I have. But in general, I ask for a fee for my services. I've given a lot of information. Even this YouTube channel, guys, the content that I create, and everything, the information that I give out. And then, you know, at the end of it, like what YouTube pays, you practically might as well not give me anything. Seriously, I'm being so serious. And as I said, when I do get like offline support via PayPal and things like that, that's what really helps. The super chats that you guys do, that really helps. Okay, DC say no one. Okay, let's see. No. If you was a European, they would never take that liberty. Who are these people? Knowing this, Lady Visionary, why would you ask the question about whether you should charge people? I want to know, because I want to know from you guys. It's something that's been kind of on my head. If I'm like, something just been on my head, like that just kind of been on my head, been on my heart, because like, to be honest, I do feel disappointed in people. Sometimes I do feel disappointed with the Black community, because there's just so much that's been going on right now with the diaspora movement, with the fact that we should be supporting our own and everything like that. but you just get people who expect, like, literally, you get people who expect you to do so much and then get upset when you say no. When you say no, I can't do that for free. As I said, like, you want me to go and do a project for you in Kigali. I'm in the northern province to Kigali, and take up to 3 hours, and then coming back, that's 6 hours. I was in Kigali yesterday. When I came back to Kigali, I was exhausted. I just ate food and went to my bed. I was so tired. Whenever I go to Kigali to do a project or assignment, or wherever else I may go, I have to come back the same day because of my kids. I have two small boys, 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. So I can't be off doing stuff without saying that I'm coming back home to my children, because they are my priority. So IAS production charge, nothing comes for free. Malachi is saying you may have to charge so you can outsource some of the labor, so everything is not on you. Exactly. And I do have people on the ground to support. So how do I get them to do all the run around and things like that if I don't have the money to pay them? Because they have also goals and vision and dreams, and I'm supporting them as well. I'm supporting them. There's some sort of incentive that I can put in place. If you've asked me to do like a particular project, I will make sure that I set that up to make sure you gain all the information that you need, but it is at a cost. Okay. Where are we? Okay, where are we with the let's see. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you smash the like button. Really appreciate that. Malachi, okay. DC saying, why can't these people partner with you in your business ventures? Who are these people? Name and shame. Yeah, guys, if this is you watching, right, and you've ever expected something for me for absolutely free, for me to run around and get you all the information, you've even asked me to do an intensive business plan for you. Yeah, why can't these people partner with you in your business adventures? Why can't you support what I'm doing? Because let me tell you something, like, what I'm doing needs a lot of capital. So when you pay for a service, you best know that that money is going into something good. That money is not being squandered or thrown away. No. But what we're doing, building a resort project, building an estate, homes for the diaspora. What? You think $70 or $100 can do that? I need a lot more than that, and I'm working hard behind the scenes to put everything together. I'm working hard behind the scenes, and I just want to say, okay, I'm complaining, but can I just say thank you to everyone who's booked a consultation with me? Literally, I've said, right, this is the price of my consultation. Okay, it's going to be paid. It's paid. Anyone that's ever booked services with me, I want to say thank you, because that has helped me a lot in sustaining myself here on the continent. I want to say thank you so much. Thank you. Right? Because those people also need to be appreciated. And I don't take that for granted. I'm someone who doesn't take things like that for granted. So as much as I'm complaining about something else, let me just say thank you, because sometimes we can put such a highlight on the negative aspects. But don't get me wrong, and that makes me even appreciate those people who have supported my businesses. I can go on to list names of people who supported, even super chats: Malachi, Annette, Lena, Daniel, Philip, Sandra, who else? There's a list. Sorry guys if I haven't said your names, but there's so many of you guys who have supported what I'm doing, and I'm telling you, and listen, when you come to Rwanda and you see what I've been doing, then you guys will know. I haven't showed a lot even on my channel because I want to keep it as a surprise. Some of the stuff I'm working on, I haven't even shown it on my channel because I want to keep it as a surprise. And I want to say thank you for those of you guys who believe in me and just continue to support me. My Patreons, thank you so much. Thank you. I have to emphasize on that because, as I said, sometimes we focus so much on the negativity, but those people who have just been like Lady Visionary, I can see that you have the vision, and you've really been working hard. Some of you guys who've booked the meetup tour with me here, and gone around to see Musanze, see Gisenyi, also gone to the lakes, and also seen what I've been working on the ground. And you guys have been able to offer me advice and support, and it's just been like, when you guys come here and see what I'm doing and give me the positive feedback, it means a lot to me. I'm someone that's so open, so flexible. I take on board what people are saying. I always want to be better. I always want to be better. And I've been someone also in the past that's been so hard on myself because I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that. And I used to fear, the fear of failing used to really, scare me. But I'm not at that place anymore. There's like what I'm working on here it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight, but I have that resilience in me. I have that patience within me, and I'm extremely hardworking, very, very hardworking, right? Anyway, I'm rambling, guys. Am I rambling? Am I rambling, guys? This was just something that was on my heart. I said, you know what? I'm going to come and talk. I just want to talk and let things off my chest, because I feel like, when you just feel a bit heavy and you just need to talk and just let the heavy burdens, drop to the floor. So yeah, I was feeling a bit heavy. I must say that I was feeling a bit heavy on my heart. But yeah, for some reason, I feel a little bit better. But DC, no, this is the perfect age for you to return to Mama Africa. You're in your prime. Perfect. YouTube is a sideline. You're building your empire. DC understands me. Thank you, DC. DC sees the vision, right? DC sees the vision, and that means a lot to me. That really does mean a lot to me, because as I said, like I have my moments. I'm a human being. Like, I have my moments where I'm just like, yeah, this year has been a lot. But as I said, like, try not to channel my thoughts into a negative space. And, because of what's happened this year to me, a major, major, significant life event, I see myself, like, as I think about that particular thing and I go into that energy space, it's negative. It has nothing productive. So I'm always like, right, Carrie Ann, snap yourself out of it. You got work to do. Come on, wake up in the morning, get a shower, right? I feel fresh, get out, get on the project side, see what needs to be done, because I'm doing a lot of project management right now. Making sure that things run smoothly, making sure that the staff are okay, they have morale to work, making sure they're paid on time, etc., etc. So there's a lot that needs to be done. So I can't afford even to channel my mind into that headspace of, my losses, my loss in terms of my mom. So I keep my head up and I keep going. Okay, we have Medjay in the building. Medjay is saying, you was live and I didn't notice. That's because, do you have your post notification on one? Do you have your I always tell you guys, make sure that you click on the post notification bell so that, or the notification bell, so that you are aware every time I post. Right, guys. So yeah, the question was, should I charge for services here? Should I charge a diaspora for services that I provide here in the in Rwanda? Right? Most of you guys saying yes, I should charge. Nothing comes for free. You know, as long as I'm being genuine, I'm not trying to rip anybody off, etc., etc., etc. So the general consensus is yes, I should charge, as long as I guess it is a reasonable amount, right? But some people are expecting me to run all over the country, and it costs me money to do that. And I'm trying to sustain myself because I'm not about to go back to the West. No, no, no. You know, no. No, even my aunt called me this morning and we were chatting on WhatsApp. My aunt, she, bless her soul, she's lovely. Yeah, she's in the UK right now. And then she said to me, Carrie Ann, you're really living in Africa? And I was like, I can't believe you're asking me this question. I said, yes, I'm really living in Africa. So you're not coming back? I said, no, I'm not coming back unless it's like an emergency or something. I don't need to be there. I'm very, very happy here. I'm a queen in Africa. We just laughed. We just laughed. We just laughed because I was just trying to make her laugh. I said, I'm a queen in Africa. Why would I need to go back to the West? We just laughed. We just laughed. We were having a giggle. But she was really wondering. You know, a lot of people, my friends, which I miss dearly, don't get me wrong, you know, were wondering, oh, maybe she's just gonna go for like a holiday, you know, she'll be back. No, I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back. This is my purpose, and I'm walking in my purpose, and I'm very happy. The life in the West was just so depressing. The rat race, no, I don't miss that at all. I really don't miss that at all. Like here in Africa, here in Rwanda, I have the opportunity to strive. I have the opportunity to make an impact. I can live my best life here. My children, like today I went out for a walk with my boys. And again, for those of you guys who don't know, I have 2 babies. Well, that's 4. Sorry, I have 2 babies, but my husband wants 4. So yeah, I'm thinking about that, guys. What do you guys think? Should I have some more babies? So yeah, I was walking with my boys today and we went out for a walk, and they love outdoors and they love walking. We have a massive compound. Sometimes they're running around the compound and I'm like, I call them by their names. Where are you? Where are you? They're shouting on the other side, Mommy, I'm here. You know, I see the way they're just happy. They're free. Today they were walking and I just said, yeah, this is, you know, my boys are in Africa and this is where they should be. This is where they should be. I just felt so happy in my heart, to be honest, just seeing them and seeing them grow here. Like, I think I made the best decision for them as well. So yeah, guys, Francis is saying, don't worry about the negative comments. Please just focus on your business and block those with bad comments. Most definitely I do. I am very, very focused, guys. I must tell you that I'm so focused because I have deadlines that I want to meet with regards to my projects. So like, and I do have a team. Perhaps obviously I'm still working on my team. I'm still working on expanding my team, but I really don't want to right now. I'd love to recruit some more staff to be able to, you know, just progress some of the things that I'm doing. That's why, again, your support really, really helps me, because I really need to build, I need to build my team. So, you know, some of your support helps to pay like salaries and things like that. So, you know, do know that your contributions are helping to change people's lives as well. So do continue to support. Thank you guys so much for, you know, your ongoing love and support. I really don't take that for granted. Thank you so much. Jane is in the building. You're awesome with what you do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Medjay, what's Medjay saying? Okay, right. Medjay, what are you saying? Can you guys see me okay? Can you guys see me okay? Can you guys see me okay? Daniel's in the building. Daniel is saying, Lady Visionary, you're a businesswoman, and business after goods and services must be paid for. Those who say otherwise are out of tune in terms of business vision. They are just time wasters. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you guys let me know if you guys can you guys see me? I hope you guys can see me. Let me know. Can you see me? If you can see me and hear me well, type 1, please. Because like I feel like my live stream messes up sometimes. And then you guys are not able to get the full juice. So I do apologize. Type 1 if you can see and hear me, please. Please type 1. Type 1. Can you see me? Guys, I can be a big kid sometimes. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Someone said it froze. Can you type 1? Is anyone listening? I feel like a school teacher now. Is anyone listening? All right, thank you so much. I got that. Thank you. So yeah, Daniel, thank you so much. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like literally, I feel like those people who just want to waste my time, those are the people who maybe they want my services for free. You know, just want to waste my time. And the thing is, I don't have time to waste. Like I really don't have time to waste at all. Like even today, like before doing this live stream, I was supposed to be out, but like I could see the rain is coming. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be stuck in the house. I had things to do. Even I was like, right, I'll do this live and then I'll wait for the rain to settle and then I'll just head out to do a few things. Because I spoke to some of my staff today and they're saying they need this, they need that. And I was like, all right, don't worry, I'm going to get it for you guys. So yeah, I really don't have time to wait. Sometimes I feel like there's not enough time in a day. So I don't want to deal with time wasters. If you're serious about what you want to do here in Rwanda and you want me to support you, I'm going to do that the best that I can. But please, please, please don't waste my time because I really don't have time to waste. And on top of that, there's a lot that I'm dealing with behind the scenes. You know, I may seem like I got it all together, but I face real challenges as well on a daily, on a weekly, on a monthly. So Francis is saying your reward is coming, just don't give up. Definitely, I feel that the more I'm here, the more I'm working, the more like, you know, I rally support and everything like that. I feel like extremely proud of everything I've been able to achieve, how like I'm also not just for myself, but also for you guys out there. I'm helping a lot of people out there. And sometimes I don't even realize just how much of an impact I am making on people's lives and supporting them with the services that I provide. And it's the testimonies that I get from you guys that like, I'm like, wow, you know, I really like this is of significant value and this is changing. It will change lives forever, forever, you know. And I'm not a perfect person. I'm open to constructive criticism. I'm open to constructive criticism. And those of you guys who just want to see me grow and develop, I am open. I'm not that type of person who thinks, oh my God, you know what? Don't tell me nothing because I know it all. No, 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 no. I'm not that person. Because I feel like if you're that person who feels that you know it all, that's where you can just go. You think you know it all, but then you miss something and you end up falling on your face. So I'm very open to constructive criticism that's going to help me to grow as a person and be better as a person. So yeah, guys, are you guys finding this conversation useful? DC said, good that you vented. Yeah, I think I felt like I needed to get this off my chest. I want to be open, honest, and transparent in everything that I do. So I felt it was only right that I had this conversation and also hear from you guys. Yeah. Medjay, I hate to say, but to be honest, political stability is a big issue in Africa, and I just invested 1.5 million of my own money and buy heavy equipment for my Sudanese operations, and now I'm dealing with a coup. Wow. Yeah, that is a challenge. I think it's no need. not a new thing in Africa. Is political instability is a big challenge that can where you can lose a lot of money, you know. So you have to tread carefully. You have to tread really, really carefully, you know, because that's one of the biggest issues in Africa. Things have improved over the years. Things have improved, but that's still an ongoing challenge because of Western slash American influences, America's influences on Africa. Because they don't want to see Africa progress, so they need to make sure that it's unstable. Look at the Congo, like, so sad. Anyway, right. Jane is saying stay positive. I will do, thank you. DC is Medjay, don't let the coup stop you. Ah, yeah, don't apologize. Mombo Queen, hi, thank you. Lady J in the building. Guys, if you like the live stream, you guys like the live stream, right. Okay, you guys can see and hear me. Okay, someone is asking, do you guys have garbage trucks and a fire department in Musanze? So we do have garbage trucks. Have I seen I haven't seen a fire department here in Musanze, but I know that they're developing their services in Kigali, but I haven't seen it here in Musanze. But yeah, like with regards to collecting garbage, there's some I have to pay. I paid I'm laughing because I'm like, some of you guys will be like, this is absolutely ridiculous. $2 a month? Yes, I pay just $2 a month for my garbage to be collected on a week. No, it's collected twice a week, and I only pay $2 a month. Yeah, $2. So yeah, that's all sorted. We do have garbage trucks here, both in Kigali and also in Musanze. Ginny Insi, hello, Lady Visionary. My advice to you, please do not mix your business and your feelings. There's no feelings when it comes to running a business. Good luck. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know, like, guys, for the I've had, because I said I want to be transparent, right? And I'm listening. Like, you guys don't understand. I'm someone that listens. I don't think that I'm too big to be like, oh, I can't listen to anyone. That's just not me as a person. You know, I do have my ways. I'm not going to lie about that. But in general, I listen. So, you know, I was talking about the diaspora building project, and I was saying that I wanted that project, I wanted to build homes like that would be free to anyone that's coming, that it will be free for up to 1 month, right? Only thing that you'd have to pay for is utilities. Do you know how many emails I've gotten about the diaspora building project and Lady Visionary? It shouldn't be for free, they should be paying something. But I just wanted, you know, those of you who are coming, whether exploring and visiting or whether relocating, in the first month, you would not have to worry about accommodation. You had somewhere to stay. And the only thing you'd have to be paying for is utilities. But a lot of you actually emailed me and said, you don't think it should be for free, maybe at a reduced price, but it shouldn't be for free. Shouldn't be for free. So I'm listening, and I'm going to make some adjustments, which I will announce in maybe next month or the coming months. I have been listening to your emails. I've seen your comments regarding the diaspora building project, and no, it shouldn't be for free. So I will make an announcement as regards to the adjustments that are going to be made with regards to that project. Okay. Do you guys have any questions for me? If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just here chilling with you guys. Do you have any questions? Um, if you do, let me know. Throw them in the comment section. You can make sure you smash the like button, support with a super chat, or you've got the PayPal details going across. Every little helps, guys. Every little helps. Francis saying, do charge, but also offer some services like taking your clients to dinner for free to make them happy. Such free services would be get them coming back, and you would be recommended to other people. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. So there's some sort of incentive that I could put in that will help me to build my clientele. I think that's what Francis is saying. An idea there. An idea there. Don't worry, it isn't ridiculous at all living in Sudan. I noticed people were just dumping their rubbish in the desert dunes or set it on fire, you know, shaking my head. That's why I asked you that question. So, you know, Rwanda, you know what, Kigali is the cleanest, or dubbed the cleanest city in Africa. And when you drive across Rwanda, I'm not saying you don't get the situation where you may see like a rubbish heap where people are burning it, but it's not something that are allowed. But I can imagine like maybe in the more like less affluent areas or the poorer neighborhoods, that's probably what they do. They burn their rubbish, you know, or it's collated and things like that. But in general, when you drive across Rwanda, whether it's through Kigali or up here in the northern province, or you know, other parts, southern province, you're gonna see that in general, the country is clean. You know, the government pays people who maintain the cleanliness of the streets across the country, and they're paid decent wages. We also have a thing called Umuganda, which happens at the end of every month, where the community come together and clean up the streets. All this is all over the country, like nationwide. Okay, this has been impacted due to COVID, but yeah, Umuganda is a thing, which is like a community-based service, you know, of people coming together and maintaining overall cleanliness of their neighborhood. So it's a joint effort, and that's what you can see across Rwanda. And if obviously, I said things have changed now a little bit because of COVID, but even like when people would come to visit Rwanda, and they'll come and they'll be seeing Umuganda taking place, and they'll be like, what's going on, what's going on? And they'll be very intrigued. That's what was going on, people coming together, and it will be from the morning till around 11 o'clock that people come out, and you're expected to participate as well. So those people were coming from the diaspora. When everything resumes, then yeah, you need to pull up your sleeves and get out in the community and also serve. Serve. Okay, Med J saying, do you have the huge Nile perches in your lakes like in Uganda? No, 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 no. Here, like, we have tilapia and catfish. Well, that's the ones I've caught from the lake here. But yeah. So Medjay is asking, are there anything the government has planned on doing in order to deal with those annoying power outages? So definitely, there's ongoing projects to even right now down the road. I know they're working on the power supply and reducing power outages, but we like, especially here in Musanze, like as I said, in Kigali, we don't get those challenges. But in Musanze, I'm finding that the power outage can be quite frequent. Like, as I said, once or twice a day, or maybe every other day. But it only goes out for short periods, but still very, very annoying. Especially if I'm doing like a consultation, or if I'm doing like alive, I have to make sure that that I have a backup. Like right now, I had to switch over from my Wi-Fi connection to the phone connection, like MTN. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, solar is here. Obviously, it's a lot more expensive. Um, you know, it's expensive the initial setup, but overall, you know, the ongoing benefit is that, you know, you have like it will reduce your costs of living significantly. Like where I live, I have solar panel, but it's only for solar heater. But like on my project site at the lake, we're actually going to be installing, I think within the next 2-3 weeks, we'll be installing solar panels. So yeah, I mean, you can see like in this neighborhood, even where I am, like only a couple of solar panels, but it's worth investing in. You know, as I said, this is not my property. I'm working on obviously the diaspora building project. One of the units will be for me and my family. But yeah, so for that project, definitely we're gonna have incorporate solar, and yeah, generators needed for like the power outage, like a backup, you know. Yeah. So Medjo saying, but it's a one-time investment though. Exactly. Yeah. And still people are still learning about solar power and the benefits of solar power, how it can reduce their ongoing costs and things like that. So people are learning. And so as people learn and gather information, and you know, they make better choices. So yeah, solar is expensive, but in the long term, it's extremely beneficial. So yeah, I definitely want to, or I'm definitely going to invest in solar energy. Because yeah, we in Africa, we got the sun, but even with that, because even obviously in the rainy season, um, you can have challenges with like the sun and things like that. So you definitely have to have a backup plan. But like so far, like where I am right now in terms of my solar heater, because I love to have, and I think I've said this on the channel before, I love warm showers. And my shower operates on solar. And even sometimes, my God, it gets scorching hot. It can get scorching hot. So yeah, so far that's been good, and that's reduced my bills significantly. Like, you know, so yeah, and I have the backup for like the electricity just in case for the solar panel. But to be honest, I've never had to, like, I've always had enough energy to have the solar shower going. It's not been a problem at all. As I said, sometimes even too hot. It's like burning hot. So I'm seeing you guys in the building. How are you guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining. This conversation was about me. Should I charge for services that I provide for the diaspora community? Coming to Rwanda, what you guys think? In general, the consensus was that yes, Lady Visionary, you should charge. You should charge a reasonable amount as long as you're not ripping people off, overcharging, things like that. So yes, the general consensus is yes, I definitely will continue to charge for my services because it is also helping me to sustain my projects here on the motherland. Okay. So I just want to say thank you again for all your love and support. It means a lot to me. Means a lot to me. And those of you guys who are thinking about relocating or are doing business in Rwanda, make sure you set up a business consultation with me. Yes, it's chargeable and it's affordable. All right. So all the details are down below in the description bar. You can send me an email on projecthealtha@gmail.com. That's projecthealtha@gmail.com. And we can set up your consultation. As I say always, information helps you make an informed decision about your move to the motherland. Okay. And you have someone like me who's on the ground that can collate all the information and give you all that you need. So that's one of the reasons why I'm here. That's my purpose. It's part of my purpose, guys. Part of my purpose. So guys, if you have any questions, let me know. The sun is coming back out, it seems. Okay, so sorry guys, I don't mean to be rude, but if you have any questions for me, let me know. Let me know, because I'm going shortly. I'm going shortly. I got to head out and get some things done. I've got to head out and get some things done. Do you guys have any questions? Someone's saying, yeah, someone else said that to me as well. You need to install both solar panels and the battery power packs as well. That's what I did in Sudan because I couldn't deal with these. Okay, I see. Other solar is in the building. Hello. Wow. Okay, I have solarized my mother's home in Ghana. The key is hybrid system and a large battery pack. Wow. May need to check out, like, because we have limited options here, but maybe because I've not well researched solar, so maybe I need to look into it more. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot about the hybrid system. Yeah, so I'll have to look into that. Oh my God, Sudan's power outage are like way too many. I couldn't take it any longer. Yes, like for me, I mean, the power outages here only last for a short period, but like it's just disturbing when the lights go out, and then I'm like, okay, where's my torch? Where's my torch? And then it's not the one. It's not the one. So definitely, I know that Rwanda is working on that, and are coming, like even like next year or coming years, definitely things would have improved because what the thing about I love about Rwanda is that we're constantly moving forward, constantly moving forward. So it can only get better. Only get better. But the power outages, guys, and I'm being honest, it's annoying. It's annoying. Like, like I may just be doing something and it just goes, when it goes dark, especially when it's like evening, nighttime, and then if it's like you're not getting no outdoor light, like if the lights go out, everything is just black, and then I have to be like, the kids, where are the kids? And then my youngest or my kids would be like, the light is gone. Mommy, the light is gone. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But yeah, if it's pitch black and I'm like, okay, where am I? Like I'm using the walls to try and find my phone so I can turn on the torch and then find the other torches in the house. Like it's just too much. It's just too much. So definitely I would love the option of having, like even the solar lights, so if the power went out, then you still have the solar lights. But on this house, we don't have that option. And I'm not about to install it because I want to install that on my own property. Yeah. Guys, how you doing? How you doing? How are you all doing? Hope you guys are well. Ado Solar is saying charge. If you do not charge, people are not going to respect human nature. Yes, guys. Oh my goodness. You know what? Ado Solar, most definitely, because there was a time when I was like, you know what, Lady Visionary. I don't want to call myself Lady Visionary, like when I'm talking to myself, but yeah, I was just thinking, you know what, Kerry, as I said, I'm not a perfect person, but I try to be a good person, treat people how I would want to be treated, and so forth. I sometimes, go out my way to make people feel, comfortable. In general, I'm a very helpful person, right? And I tell you what was happening, like, like people, when you're doing things for free or just helping people, you can find that their attitude changes towards you. They're less appreciative of what you're doing for them, and then you can also sense an element of disrespect, of like not appreciating you. Do you understand what I mean? So I was seeing that a little bit, and I was like, wow, 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 wow. Like, you see, when you do things for people, Yeah, they like sometimes people don't value it, you know, and so you have to put value on the things that you do for people, because people just be walking all over you because you just be disseminating everything for free. You're too nice, you know, you're too nice. So obviously I still want to remain being a nice person. That won't change. That will be me until, you know, I leave this earth. um but yeah, I definitely do value what I'm able to offer, and I place value on that, in terms of the services that I provide. So yes, there will be an affordable charge added. Yeah. um Medjay saying, oh, I didn't, you had to go, I apologize. uh is it, oh wait, hold on. Medjay, I missed your question. Is it difficult to find good lawyers in Rwanda? You can find good lawyers in Kigali. Yeah, that's where it's saturated, and you can find good lawyers in Kigali. Just Google them. Google them. Okay. Francis is asking, are there any major festives coming up in Rwanda for the Christmas? Okay, so I know, like, for me, I don't celebrate Christmas, guys. I made that decision. How long has it been now? Like, it could be about 10 years since I decided that I will no longer be celebrating Christmas. I just feel like I don't celebrate a lot of these public holidays, because I felt like it was very, like, you see a lot of adverts that is always trying to get money out of your pocket, you know, very materialistic. And so I wanted to kind of channel my headspace away from materialism and all of that stuff. So I don't celebrate a lot of like these public holidays, Valentine's Day, and so on and so forth. Because, like, if you my man and you say you love me, I don't need to be waiting for Valentine's Day for you to show me. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, I don't know if I was trying to do an American accent or what I was trying to do there, guys. I apologize. But yeah, you get it what I'm saying. Like, yeah, a lot of these things I don't celebrate, and I don't bash anyone who does, but I just feel like they're very materialistic, and I wanted to channel my energy away from those things and become more focused and more purposeful. Like, the money I'm spending on all these things, I can channel it, save that up, and channel it towards investing in something. And that's what I've done over the past 10 years by cutting out all of these different celebrations. Yeah. But yeah, New Year. So yeah, in Rwanda, obviously, you know, with Africa being penetrated so much by the West, you know, Christmas is becoming more of a thing in Rwanda. Christmas lights and all that. So yeah, there'll be people doing all of that stuff, which is fine. But yeah, for me and my family, we don't celebrate Christmas. But like New Year's, yeah, is a big thing. New Year's celebrations are a big thing here in Rwanda. So a lot of people will be focusing their energies towards a New Year's celebration. Most families come together. You know, we have a party, we cook food, organize drinks, you know, dance. Yeah, so that's, I think that's a big event that's coming up. It's like the New Year's celebration. Yeah, it's big here in Rwanda. Right. um Medjay saying, and with my luck, I bet you that's what when King Kong will decide to visit my backyard. The King Kongs, which are not far from where I'm seated. It's so weird. I live with gorillas, guys. I live with gorillas. Um, yeah, they're concentrated in a particular area of the northern province. There are guards to ensure that they don't come into contact with us in the city. God, guys, can you imagine if one of the gorillas from up there came? I don't know what I'll do. What? I'd love to see the gorillas, by the way. I keep saying that on my, like, keep saying that on the channel. but I'm still trying to pluck up the courage to face those things, you know. I've seen videos of people being up and close to them, and I'm like, uh, you know, it can happen like where they just approach you and you have to just stand. Apparently, you're just supposed to stand still. You're not supposed to react. You're supposed to bow down, and yeah, everything will be okay. But I'm like, uh, you know, I don't. I guess I keep thinking about the worst. Like, what if the gorilla just smacks me across the head and I go flying across the bushes? I ain't gonna survive that. My little body's not gonna survive that. So I'm like, do you really want to do this? I'll take another couple of months to think about it. But yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that. Okay, right. And Medj is saying, I am a grown man, but I have it to admit, I'd be terrified to walk down the street during the power outage, then hear a bunch of gorillas in the darkness. No, it won't happen, guys. It won't happen. Like those gorillas are up in the mountains. And I think they've got like sensors to make sure like they don't, you know, yeah, they don't come into contact with humans in the city. Can you imagine everybody just running because gorilla is on the loose or gorillas are on the... Nah. Penelope, people, I agree, build your business for more important and interesting. I love New Year's also. Yeah, and yeah, I'm loving New Year's. Like I really do. And like that community spirit that we had, that family spirit that we have in Rwanda, like I'm like, yeah, I'm looking forward to the new year, celebrating and just yeah, setting goals and things like that. So I'm excited for the new year. Yeah, but yes, I am excited, but also I'm like, I have so many things that I want to, so many goals that I have to tick off by the end of the year. So I'm kind of like, I'm looking forward to it, but girl, you need to work. You need to make sure that you achieve these these things. So I got a lot of things that I need to tick before the new year ends. I mean, before this year ends. So yes. Medj is saying, I'm a big crybaby. I'm scared of gorillas, big time. Yeah, you're so funny. Yeah. I understand. I am too. I am too. Am I scared? Yeah, I'm a bit scared. As I said, I'm still trying to pluck up the courage to go and see these things, these creatures. I'm still trying to pluck up the courage. So eventually I'll get there. I know I will. Can you imagine being face to face with one of those silverbacks? What? Would I be able to even stand? Like, I feel like I would just collapse. Like, oh my God, is this really? I'll just collapse. But guys, I think I'm gonna round up in the next 5 minutes. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Make sure you smash the like button. Really appreciate you, finding the time to join me in this session. Again, guys, you guys can support me whenever I'm live via Super Chat, PayPal. Really appreciate all the love and support that I get from this channel. Marsha Williams is in the building. How you doing? She's saying, I would love to see them. Come to Rwanda. You can see them here. Come. Medj is saying, one day I was deer hunting in Italy. Then I bumped face to face with a bear. Trust me, I ran so fast in my, I've never run so fast in my life. What? I don't even want to think about that because I'm like, okay, what would I actually do if I came face to face with a fully grown bear? Oh, I don't even want to think about that. I want to think about that. But guys, I'm seeing more of you guys join. Thank you so much for joining. This has been a conversation about should I charge for the services that I offer here for the diaspora. The general consensus has been that yes, I should charge. Nothing is for free. So yeah, I will continue to charge for services. So you guys just know that when you're sending me messages, emails to do different things, okay, you know, I will obviously tell you guys what services I offer and the prices. I feel like they're very, very reasonable, but sometimes, you know, you just, guys, I don't want to even, okay, I'll give an example. Like, I don't know, yeah, and this is a real life example where I was charging like $50. Okay, let me just get this right. Yeah, I was charging like $70 for a service. Like, and they like, and even that was a reasonable pricing for what was expected. I was like, no, you know, I'm just gonna charge this $70. And the person was just like, oh, can you do it for $25? I, that's a real life example, you know? So you know, you price something at $70 and you get our people asking you maybe to even charge just $20. You know, a whole $50, and then what I have to do, all the work that's involved in that. So disappointing. Those people who have you know, reached out to me and done those things, I felt so disappointed in you, to be honest. Extremely disappointed, very disappointed. But when it comes to the Muzungus, you'll just be, okay, here you go. Here's a tip for your own people. Nah, I don't want to deal with you. Let's just, I'll just be clear. I do not want to deal with you. If you're not willing to support, nah, I don't want to deal with you. Stay outside, stay out of my inbox, please. Nah, I got to keep focused on the work that I'm doing. And I'm not that desperate for me to like, I'm charging for a service and then you want to deduct a whole $50 to pay me $20 for that service. I'm not that desperate. So you can keep your $20. Thank you. Okay. Medjay is out, I think. Saying have a blessed day, Queen. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Francis is asking, do they have zoos with the gorillas in it, or can you only see them in the bush? This is Africa, and here in Rwanda, we don't we don't cage our animals. So you can go to the hills of Kinigi, I believe, to see the gorillas. They're out in the wild. Like, Rwanda is big on conservation, preservation of wildlife species. Okay, so from what I've seen here in Rwanda, we don't cage our wildlife. You're not allowed to hunt them. Oops, sorry guys. Uh, you're not allowed to hunt them, and you're not allowed to eat them, right? So they're big on conservation of animals. And if you're hunting them and killing them, you will face time for that crime. It's a crime. So yeah, you can go to Akagera, you see giraffes, lions, deers, zebra. You know, you can see all of those animals. They're out in the wild. Elephants, yeah, just lots of different animals out in nature, right? Yeah. So guys, if you are coming to Rwanda and you want to go on a safari and you want to see, like, you know, animals in nature, I would say go to Akagera Park. You will not be disappointed, okay? You will not be disappointed. And then if you are feeling brave enough, then we can go together to see the gorillas. What do you think, guys? If you're coming to Rwanda and there's something that you want to face your fears with Lady Visionary, and I'll definitely film it. You have to be up for it. Like, you want to go and see the gorillas, and we can do it together. and I'll actually film the whole experience and put it on my channel. And we can say that we have faced our fears. So Med J, if you're still watching, you're coming to Rwanda because you seem like a big baby. You seem like a big baby, Med J. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's come to visit Rwanda and let's go and see the gorillas together. Let's face our fears together. Ooh, I'm shaking behind the scene, guys. My legs are wobbly. You guys can't see. I'm like, this is a challenge. This is a big challenge for me. But yeah. So on that question, Med J, yes. Med J say, I thought you were off, Med J. Med J, I thought you were off. You know, if you got things to do, make sure you don't get distracted by my channel. Make sure you prioritize, right? Med J said, do you want to see a grown man cry? Why not? You know, you men always showcase yourself to be like all macho, you don't cry and things like that. But yeah, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. Med J, I'm just kidding. Francis is saying, I think okay, I think your minimum charge should be $100. I see. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Francis, I really appreciate that. Francis saying that my minimum charge for my services should be $100. What do you guys think? Guys, I'm tuning out soon. So make sure you like. If you've enjoyed this chat with me, make sure you like, and subscribe if you're new. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Yeah, Penelope people saying, exactly, they treat blue-eyed people special. Yeah, you know, that's an ongoing problem amongst our community, is that we don't appreciate our own. Like, we don't value, we don't place even ourselves to higher value. Our own people don't value us. Even on the continent, you know, it's a challenge. Even on the continent. So, but yeah, lots of conversations are happening around, you know, as I said before, us supporting our own Black businesses, you know, in like, you know, like the thing sometimes amongst our community is like, they don't want to support because they feel like, sorry guys, they don't want to support because they feel like you'll be getting, you know, they don't want to support you getting rich. They don't want to support, they'll be like, you know, so we have that mindset or that heart that's just not pure towards each other. Like, if you're helping someone, like, do it with a pure heart, like do it with good intentions. Don't always think, well, I'm not going to support this person because, you know, they're gonna make a lot of money, or what they're doing on YouTube, they're making a lot of money from YouTube. I can tell you that the money that I get for like advertising, it's very small. I don't even want to mention it because it's you guys would actually laugh. That's how small the advertising money that I get on my channel. You guys would actually laugh. You guys would be like, no, Lady Visionary, you are lying. You know, there's even a time on my community tab I wanted to just take a screenshot and just show you guys the reality. Because some people be like, you know, yeah, Lady Visionary, no. Anyway, Noella L. Dixon, hi Lady Visionary, how do we know about reservations for your place? So yeah, so for those of you guys who are interested, and you're thinking about coming to Rwanda, I do run Airbnb. So if that's something that you're interested in, you need a place to stay, you know, whilst you're also trying to find your feet here, then you can send me an email, projecthealtha@gmail.com, and I can send you a link to the Airbnb website. So I'll also link it actually down below in the description for anybody who's thinking about coming and they want to support a Black business. Yeah. So yeah, you can email me and I'll send you the direct Airbnb link, so you can make a reservation. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions? Lady V, can you imagine just when you are about to take a picture with the gorilla, he starts beating his chest up and shout, I swear to God, I'd pass out. Oh my God, Medjay, stop. Like, you'll be fine. Come on, we can do this. Let's do this. Come on, visit Rwanda and let's go and see the gorillas. Let's go face to face. Let's go face to face with a gorilla. How about that? Let's go face to face with a gorilla. Medjay, come on, be brave. Come on, let's just be brave. I just want to say thank you so much to Noella L. Dixon for your super chat. Oh my God, it means a lot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Penelope People, wide management charges $100. So yeah, guys, that's why I came on to have this conversation, because I just wanted, like, it was just in my head. As I said, it was in my head, and I was thinking a lot about it. It was kind of making me a bit sad, if I'm honest. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Oh, right, I didn't know that. Okay, so what they're saying, Water Maya charges $100. So yeah. So thank you so much, Penelope's people, for like your suggestions. I've seen them in the comments. Definitely going to take on board everything that you guys have said to me today. Because I'm just that type of person, as I said, who I'm open. I'm so open. It's unbelievable. Like, you know, the people who have like done consultations with me, they've all said, oh, you know, like, I guess, yeah, like a lot of the feedback I've gotten is so positive. It's encouraging. Even you've given me ideas to just be better. I want to be better. I definitely want to be better. And I'm always seeking ways in which I can improve. Like, I even say to my staff, you know, I don't want you, like, obviously they respect me, but I'm like, I will never disrespect you because, for example, you're a cleaner or you're this or you're that. Because I can be here tomorrow. I mean, I can be here today, but flat on my face tomorrow, right? So we always need to treat each other like with respect. So I said even to my staff, like, even if like you notice something and you want to make a suggestion, like, I want you guys to feel open to talk to me. Don't just think, oh, because, oh, that's my boss, she's from Europe, she knows everything, you know, but maybe you have a contribution that's going to help me with my business or make things better, you know. So that's something I've instilled within my staff, to say, right, your ideas are valid, because you get some, like, you know, you're in a company, you feel like you're in a box, you can't make any suggestions. But with my staff, I'm like, yes, if you see something and we can improve it, you know, and it shows me that you have initiative. It shows me that I can give you even more responsibilities, and things like that. So also, that, I guess the main point I was saying, guys, is that I am open to constructive feedback, and I have been listening. That's why I wanted to have this conversation. I could just say, you know what, I don't care, whatever. But the truth is that I cared, and I was kind of taken aback a little bit by it. I know I should have focused so much on it, but I felt like there's something that I want to speak about. I want to be transparent to say, yes, guys, I do charge for my services here. There's a lot that I'm doing. Please, 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 please don't try to give me a whole load of work to do and just expect me to do everything without charging something. Okay, I want to be very, very transparent. And no, I'm not trying to take advantage of the diaspora. No, you will be able to see, especially if you're definitely serious about coming to Rwanda, and everybody who has come and seen me up here in the northern province, I take you to see the projects that I'm working on. I take you to show you things that people, I don't show my viewers here on YouTube. And as I said, I will show you guys in due time, but I want it to be a surprise, because definitely I'm proud of myself, if I must say so myself. But I definitely know that a lot of you guys who support me will definitely be proud of me also, right? But I want to keep it as a surprise. But for those of you who come on the ground, I have no problem taking you to my project sites. No problem whatsoever. You guys can come and see what has Lady Visionary been really doing? What is she, all of these things that she talks about, what is she actually doing? Is there actually a farm? Does she own all of these cows? You can come and see my cows. I actually just recently bought another, well, that wasn't my decision actually. That was my husband. You know, Rwandans, they love cows. Like my husband was like, oh, Carrie Ann, we need another cow because of, like we needed a bull, a fully grown bull to, to interact with the females, so we bought a bull. We bought a bull recently. But yeah, my husband loves cows. He'll be on the project site and he'll call me and he'll be like, oh, I saw this really beautiful cow. Like, what do you think? He will send me a picture and I'll be like, not another cow. Like, we have a lot of cows. Like, he'll be like, please, this one is so beautiful. And then I'll be like, okay, then this is the last cow we're buying, and then 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later or a month later, he'll call me again. Or he wait until he gets home and they'll be like, oh, Carrie Ann, look at this picture of this cow, oh my God, it comes with a baby and so and so. I'm like, babe, no more cows. Like literally, no, you're going overboard now. No more cows. And then I'll be like, oh, all right, I'll call him. I'll be like, no. So he'll be like, okay. Then I'll call him because I know like he loves that cow and he wants to get the cow. So I'd call him and say, that cow that you saw, okay, it's fine, because we have to run things past each other. We can't just spend, that's how we are as a couple, how we manage our finances. But yeah, and then I'll eventually give in. But guys, like literally we bought probably about a week and a half ago. And yeah, about a week and a half ago, we have too many cows, guys. We have too many. Even I suggested to my husband that he sells, sorry guys, noise. I suggested to him that he sells one of the cows to use that money to pay for the bull. And he said, are you crazy? I'm like, but we have so many cows. Like, but anyway, my point was that, guys, you guys could come and see the farm. You guys can come and see the cows. You can interact with the cows. You can even book an experience if you've never milked a cow in your life, but you would love to experience that. You can actually learn how to milk a cow physically yourself. You can actually do that. If you come to Rwanda and you want to learn how to milk a cow, you can do that on my farm. If you want to learn to milk a cow, you want to learn to milk a goat, you can actually do that experience. You can book that experience with me here in the Northern Province. It's gonna be very entertaining. I'd like to see you milking a cow. Come to Rwanda, visit Rwanda, guys, visit Rwanda. But yeah, as I was saying, like, guys, my project is open. I welcome you guys to come in and see. As I said, a lot of you guys are just focusing on Kigali, but come and see another side of Rwanda. Come and visit me here in the Northern Province. Come and see the Diaspora Building Project. Come and see my farm. Come and see like the resort project, what's happening with that. Open invitation, open arms, right? We are family. Okay, so guys, do you have questions? If you have questions, let me know. Francis is saying, I think it's more about a lot of us Africans in the diaspora or the continental don't have money to support each other. No, don't say that, because I feel like as a collective, we're so powerful. Because listen, I've looked at the research, I've done my homework. The Black community, we are, in general, I'm generalizing right here. In general, according to the research, also our white counterparts have studied. There's research on this. You can go and actually find this information yourself. We are very good at supporting other people who don't look like us. One, we're very good at creating liabilities, that things that, you know, just take money out of our pockets. We squander money, right? We lack coming together as a collective to build. We own very little assets, and the people who, like the businesses that know this information, are able to get rich off of the Black community, because they're like, these people are idiots, these people are fools, so we're going to use that to make ourselves rich. So that's why I said that information, Francis, is not correct. You know, as a collective, together, we can build empires, we can make things happen. And that's why sometimes I get so disappointed with the lack of support, or people just want me to, you know, offer me $20 for a service that requires like maybe days and days of running around. You have you seen how mountainous? This is the land of 1,000 hills. Sometimes I'm on assignments climbing up and down hills. I have to stop to gather my breath. You know. So, Francis, as a collective, the Black community, we're very powerful. We're very powerful, but a lot of us, our mindsets are what is limiting us from moving forward, from progressing together as a collective. But like, what do I want to say? There's a real fear around the diaspora and the Black community coming together, because they have recognized just how powerful that we are. They know this, the way we're built, our resilience, you know, everything. They know this, but we fail to recognize just how powerful we are and just how much impact we can make when we come together and unite. And that's our to date, it's been our one of our biggest setbacks as a community. It's been one of the biggest setbacks to us. Sometimes to even talk about it, guys. I know some people say, oh, you know, don't let emotions come in, but it's very painful. I find it very painful, actually. And that's why I was saying I had to bring this topic to the channel, because it was heavy on my head, heavy on my heart. And what I'm saying, it's not a made up thing. Like, that's the truth. I want to be transparent about my feelings here. And the realities. Should I be transparent about the realities? Because sometimes people don't want to know about feeling, but Lady Visionary, what are the facts? What are the realities? And yes, we're definitely seeing a change. The diaspora, we're coming together. I've met some people that will be family for life, like people that I didn't even imagine that I would meet. Like, wow. I'm like, you know, so this whole movement is bringing more of us together, and it's making an impact that's going to change the world as you see it today. You're seeing COVID and this whole thing about the economy and, you know, the fiat currency and how that will change the world. Yes, you're right. But what we're doing, the diaspora movement, everything that we're doing right now to make sure that generations that follow us do not have to go through what we went through, that is transformational. But a lot of work still needs to be done. We still have to pull up our sleeves, guys, and work. Unite, come together, be impactful. Stop being bad mind, stop being hateful, stop Just stop all of that, because it has never brought us anywhere, and it will never bring us anywhere. Our mentality, the way that we think about each other, towards each other, we need to be de-cleansed. A lot of us, our minds need to be decolonized, de-cleansed, restored, all of that combined. We need it, because there's nothing progressive about being backwards with our mindsets. Right, guys, I've been talking so much. Let's see who we have here. We have some new people. Is it Kino Tenda is saying, what are we talking about? I'm late. Okay, you have to go back, because I'm about to sign out. I've been on here for almost 2 hours, guys. You see what you guys do to me? And my battery's about to die and all of this. Guys, sorry about that. I don't know, like my connection again, but thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I know probably some of you guys may have dropped off because of the connection, but I just want to apologize again for that. Okay, let me just read a couple more of your comments, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys, love and leave you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys in the next 10 minutes, guys. I'm gonna love and leave you guys. Right, let's hear what you guys are saying, or should I read what you guys are saying? I'm going to read your comments, guys, and then I'm going to be finishing up. I'm going to be finishing up before my battery dies. Okay. Lady V, I just invested in East Africa and tourism business. We should chat. I'd like to bring people to Rwanda in the future as part of a package we'll be offering. Yes, let's hit me up in my email, projecthealth8@gmail.com, and then we can talk, okay? All right, so Med J, Lady Visionary, don't worry about those haters. Take your time, do it right. You got this. Med J, Med J has been a long time supporter. Thank you so much. ATM, Tim is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. I feel like I haven't seen you for a while, actually. Hello, Lady Visionary. Hello to you as well. Yes, buffaloes, they are there in Akagera, so you will see them. Milking cows, what a great idea for a tourism activity idea, lol. Bet no one else is doing that. Yes, like nobody is doing that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like you can come milk. That's an experience, a touristic experience. If anyone has ever, you know, been, not even thought about it, but, you know, would love to do that experience, as something that we can offer is you come in to milk the cows on the farm. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Right. Rob C is in the building. Tell it, tell it. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you here. Francis, I've never experienced milking cow before, so I will take on that when I touch down in Rwanda, hopefully by Christmas. Guys, yeah, if you're watching and you're coming to Rwanda and you want to travel up to the northern province, because yeah, some of you guys may not want to do the meetup tour, but if you want to, you know, experience learning to milk a cow, you want to do it physically yourself, come. We can make it happen. and we'll film the experience. Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh, can you guys see me? Uh-oh, what happened? Guys, what happened? What happened? What happened? Can you guys still see me? Like my screen has gone. Right, guys, can you bear with me? I may have to change position. I'm coming. Guys, bear with me. My battery's low. Sorry, guys. And I want to read your comments. Right, I have to move my position, guys. Sorry about this. I'm outside of my patio. Oh my God. And I wasn't expecting to be on this live for so long, guys. My screen just went black because the battery's so low. So I've had to connect the power supply because I want to read your comments. Let's read your comments. So Francis, yes, you're welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The farm experience awaits you. So yeah, I'm happy to have you guys. So let me know. Noelle L. Dixon, Noella L. Dixon is saying, I was in Kigali in June. I visited Mustanze and stayed at 5 volcanoes. Oh my God, that's where I want to be. So please don't forget to put the info, how to get to your place. Oh, wow. Okay, definitely. I will put the details down below in the description. If you want to stay at my Airbnb, if you're thinking about coming to Rwanda. Rob C, lay division, bottom line, if people are too cheap to pay for your valuable knowledge and time, move on with quickness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I definitely agree. Medjay saying, I only go to the white man's supermarket when my back is against the wall, but pretty everything we ate at my house, we either produce it on my backyard or buy it from African owned shops. And that's what we're seeing, like even in Rwanda, if I'm honest, guys, like you're seeing companies like Chinese, for example, Chinese companies that come in and they're selling everything that the local people are selling within the same spot. And you'll see a lot of people flock into the Chinese establishments when their own people are selling those products and have been doing that for a long time, and the Chinese will come and put those people out of business. So there needs to be some regulations around that. I don't know how that's kind of been allowed, if I'm honest. But I don't know how they would, like local leaders and even government would manage that. But I'm seeing that as a problem here, even in Rwanda. Prime example, I won't say the name of the company, but there's a new company, Chinese company that recently opened in Musanze, but they're selling exactly the things that the local people are selling, you know. So how does that make sense? Because they know that our Black people, we're going to go to the Chinese man, you know, and leave our own people stranded in business. So that's a problem. Penelope people, Lady Visionary, you are 100% correct. We make others rich. Can we discuss this in another live? Is so important. Yes, you know, we should discuss this because let me tell you something, right? There was a Chinese, like basically Chinese companies who were coming out like in Ghana and saying how they've been able to make a significant amount of returns from the diaspora movement. They have been able to make significant profits from the diaspora movement. What does that mean? It means that we, this diaspora who should be coming home and investing in our own people, we take our money and we put it in the pockets of people who don't look like us. Make it make sense, please, because I'm not really understanding. I'm really not understanding. We make others rich whilst our own people need our help. I seriously can't. This is what gives me headache, guys. Some of you guys will say, guys, don't overthink it, but yeah, I think about it, and it gives me migraine. It makes me sad. It makes me real sad. But still, we move. Still, we move. I still have faith, and I hope that the Black community, more of us will wake up. We'll wake up and we'll start channeling, the money towards uplifting our own and being conscious minded about where we put our money, where we spend our money. Because people know the Black community, where we lack, where there are gaps, and they fall into those gaps and capture our money, you know. So a lot of us still need to wake up. A lot of us say that we're awake, but we're not. That's the truth. A lot of us say we're awake, but we're not. And you know, even with the information that's provided, you know, via social media, giving information, people saying that they're aware, they still come to the continent and give their money away to people who don't look like us. People are testifying who don't look like us that, you know, that they've been able to make significant amount of profits, and their businesses are being kept afloat while others are sinking because of the diaspora, the Black diaspora, us. So we really need to evaluate and really think about this to the core. Really, yeah, make it make sense. Really make it make sense. Penelope's people saying our mindset is set in colonialism and can't shake it off. Yeah, well, I think we are going through that process of decolonization of our minds, but you know, this is hundreds of years of practice that's almost become part of our DNA. You know, it's almost embedded within a lot of us, but we have to get it out of our system because our progress depends upon it. Our progress as a people depends on it. So we have to get it out of our system without a doubt. Without a doubt. Okay, guys. All right. Let's read your comments. I'm about to finish up soon. I just want to get through your comments, guys. Want to get through your comments. Right. Penelope's people, I'm right behind you and planning to escape from the plantation. Okay, Lady Visionary, see and understand. Rob C, this is Discovering Africa. For the first time, I have, okay, for the first time has been a highlight of my life. Wow. Africa, sorry, after all the lies we are told, too many lies, that still we haven't gotten out of our system. Yes. Tuko Pamoja, yes, Penelope's people, this place is hell, no sunshine, and two-faced people whose heart are filled with hate and deceit. Wow. Okay. Rob C saying, I had to handle some business just last week and the Muzungu lied as usual. They're doing it even as of today. Noella L. Dixon, it means we are not supporting each other. My immune system is weakened the more I stay in this dump called England. Oh my God, yes, I left. Right. Francis, um, make some pamphlets with slogan "Experience cow milking" and distribute them in hotels for some revenue for tourists. That's an idea, most definitely. I'm definitely taking things on board, so don't worry, guys, don't worry. But the farm experience, definitely you can come and milk our cows. Tech and fun. What you mentioned earlier about the Chinese opening a company that is similar to those there is bad if there is not much demand for the for products. Yeah, it's just taking business away from the local people, if I'm honest. And if you look at the demographics and income, the earnings of these people, there's no need for that Chinese company to sell exactly what the locals are selling. And I studied all about this on my global health and God, I can't even speak now. Global health and international development degree. One of the problems when people are coming to Africa, or what's been the problem by many foreigners, is that they come and they do exactly what the local people are doing to try and earn ends meet for their families, send their children to school, etc., to be able to help provide for their healthcare and stuff like that. And you come in and you do the exact same business as them and end up pricing them out, or you end up basically facilitating towards them collapsing, right? So that's one of the challenges here on the motherland. Robsy, I appreciate you. Can't wait to see you in Africa. Tech and fun. I also have a question for you who lives in Rwanda. Do you think Bogasera Airport is getting done? So, guys, that's a question that I love. So, guys, you know what? Like, there's been a few challenges, I guess, that the government has faced with regards to this airport, the Bogasera International Airport, right? There is a lot of buzz around it. Like, if you look at the plan and everything like that, it's a phenomenal investment. And there was a period when in the height of the pandemic where things had stopped. There were renegotiations around the contract and things like that. And like about maybe 4 weeks ago, I was there. God, maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, maybe more. I was down there and I was like, wow, like things are happening. Like before, when I used to take the road to the airport, like it would take me like ages because the road was bad. But now they've really prepared the road. Like I went like from like Niamata straight to Bogosera International Airport. I can be there in 20 minutes because they're working on the roads. They're really working on the roads, guys. And yeah, they're really working on the roads and things are progressing. And because I also have invested there, by the way, guys, for those of you guys who don't know, I have invested there. And when I was on my land, because I went there to just check up on my land, make sure nobody's doing anything with it. And I could see that works are happening, guys. So I'm like, wow, So if you are serious about investing, you are a serious investor, you've got some money you want to invest and you're very serious, then I would say it's Bogasera International Airport will be a great place to invest. And yes, the airport is getting done because I've actually been on the ground and have been blown away by what's been happening and the progress that's been happening. So you guys can be rest assured that yes, the airport is getting done, right? And obviously there has been delays, but it's getting done. And that's really impressive for me because obviously I've invested there for the long term or for future returns. So yeah, Lady B, I heard that same research about Chinese profiting from the diaspora. It's shockingly mad. Yes, they are. It's the truth. They have been coming out and actually testifying, giving testimonies of how the diaspora has rocketed their businesses. And even And I spoke about this even when I was in the UK, that businesses or foreign investors will be positioning themselves to benefit of the diaspora. So when you say that the Black community, we don't have money, as a collective, we have money, but we're making others rich and plunging ourselves further into poverty. So yeah, like businesses are re-strategizing and are coming to the motherland because they can make money from the diaspora, right? And some of us are struggling about how we can make money on the diaspora, how we can make money here on the continent, right? Tukapamoja, you're so right, Penelope people. So Black people who came here are now deceased, who worked their fingers to the bone to enrich these. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but it's true. Like I was even thinking about this recently, how like a lot of us need to think, we need to really deep this. We need to channel our inner thoughts and really think about this for ourselves, right? Like the things that you're doing wherever you are, and you're not getting any real benefits, any real quality of life, you know, when you progress in that system, the bar or the level of achievement always moves. As you're getting closer, it moves, it moves, it moves, it moves. It's exhausting. And then by the time you're tired, it's retirement. And you may not even get what a lot of people, what they're finding, they're not even getting what they've put into their pension pots, right? By that time you realize that you've wasted your whole life working for a system that doesn't give a dime about you. That's the truth. We spend a lot of our time in the West, in the Americas, still being slaves to the white man and their system. And then by the time we've realized that we've never actually lived, well, many of us are about to go to our graves. And that's why I made the decision that I wanted to leave the West very early on in my life, because I realized very earlier on that I'm in a system of enslavement. The only difference is that I'm not tied up in chains like my ancestors were. That's the only difference. I said, no, I'm not going to live my life as long as I have breath, as long as I have a choice, as long as I have legs, as long as I can move. There's no way I'm going to give my best years to the West. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to chain me down and take me back, because it's not going to happen. A lot of us, there's a saying that says, the richest place is the graveyard. You know, I'm paraphrasing here. The richest place is the graveyard. Why? So many of us that have so many people that's there in the graveyard have so many inventions, books they've never written, ideas that never came to fruition. Because we spend our time investing in another person's dreams of which we gain no profit, no quality of life, stress, diabetes, high blood pressure, you name it, the Black community, we have it. I said, no. If I stay in the West, I'm just going to end up in a mental institution, because I know that my purpose is not in the West. My purpose is here on the motherland. And I'm not going to give the best of me to the West, because they don't deserve it. They don't deserve me. To be honest, I want to be on the motherland. I want to live a better quality of life. I want people to know that there is life outside of Africa. You can see it through my YouTube channel. I don't sugarcoat anything. I let you guys know that, guys, it's a challenge. But I know that at the end of it, wow, that's why I'm called Lady Visionary, because I know I'm focused on the end goal, right? I'm focused on the end goal. I know what is in sight, and I keep working towards that. I made a decision very earlier on that my seeds will be planted in Africa where they will flourish. Right. Atara is in the building. Hey, hey, hey. Medjay saying, Lady Visionary is so articulate and so informative. I could listen to you talk about Rwanda all day, but I know you gotta go. Yeah, guys, I gotta go soon. I gotta go. Superstar Bella's in the building. I love your lives. Your message is so uplifting. Thank you 1,000 times over. Thank you. I'm glad you're finding it useful. Definitely, that's what I'm here to provide information, to inspire, to encourage, to help us, our community, to make a transformational change that's going to last for a lifetime. And I know that this won't be short-lived. It can't be short-lived, guys. It can't be short-lived. We have generations upon generations to impact. Stop giving our best to the West. We're suffering from a brain drain. We need that back. We need that back. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. That's one of the reasons why I'm here, guys. So, right, where are we? Medjay, I can't repeat that on my channel, but I think some people saw what you said. Penelope, people love and respect you, Lady Visionary. Have to get back to work. Take care, my dear, and African family. Oh, Penelope's people, thank you so much for being in the building. It's been great having you and your contributions. Really appreciate you. Thank you. Tech and Fun, thanks a lot. Rob C, wow, this thing of having a conversation with one of us from thousands of miles is always intriguing, but I gotta go. Peace to everyone. Penelope's people, don't blame the Chinese, blame ourselves. Where is the loyalty to our people? They didn't put a gun to your head and tell you to buy. This is a case of self-hate, lighter and better. Yes, that's still a problem amongst the Black community, colorism, thinking everybody is better than ourselves, you know. So it's an ongoing challenge, but we are making some increments of progress. Still a lot of work to be done, but it's just becoming more conscious about where we spend our money. Like I've been talking about this. I've talked about this so many times on my channel. Like, operate with a level of consciousness, how we're spending our money, where we're spending our money, instead of creating liability. Let's practice financial literacy, investing in things that's going to bring us returns, rather than, you know, operating with a hole in our pockets. Like we put the money somewhere and we never see it again. So that's something I've spoken about on my channel time and time again. Yes, GI is in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just another plantation. Tuko Pamoja is saying, yes, we have all these problems as a result of their stress and racism. Exactly. Oh my God. Should we even go there? You guys, you know, when you're facing racism, institutional racism, maybe it's indirect, you come home, you start to doubt yourself, you have sleepless nights because you don't want to lose your job. You've got this horrible boss that's on your neck every single day. You can't be healthy in that environment. You cannot be healthy. You end up with high blood pressure because of stress. You're not sleeping. You're not eating well. You know, we give our best to the West and the Americas, but why? But why? And so a lot of us are still tied up into that system. We think, oh, you know, we have to stay. This is the only thing that can feed us. When you rely on someone to feed you, they can decide when they want to stop to feed you. Then what are you going to do? Is that what you're going to teach your children and generations to come? Always wait on someone to feed you. You need to change that mindset, to change that level of thinking. If we're going to be progressive as a community, if we're going to make an impact, we're going to teach the next generation that we don't need to wait on them for bread. We don't need to. There are other ways in which we can sustain ourselves, but we don't need to wait on them for bread. Many of us, the Black community, that's how we operate. The thought of leaving your job, the thought of leaving that situation, you're so dependent on these people, dependent on the system. You don't see, your eyes is covered. You don't see the possibilities. Don't see the possibilities. It's so sad. So sad. Okay. Penelope's people, what the Chinese have has proven family that it is easy to get rich in Africa. That's an important lesson for us. We are woke. Yazin is saying, I read that you bought a land. If you need an investor to build the house or houses, contact me, please. So yes, guys, I am looking for investors in the diaspora building project. I'm still looking for investors. So if that's something you feel like you want to invest in here in Rwanda, then please send me an email. So that's the email, projecthealtha@gmail.com, projecthealtha@gmail.com. So send me an email, guys. Send me an email if you are serious about investing. So I only want to deal with serious people. I only want to deal with people who are not going to waste my time. I don't have time to waste, seriously. Right? Okay. Francis is saying, don't give up. Keep at it. We shall chat again in your next live stream. Bye. Yes, I've been on for so long, guys. I really have. A lot of you have joined late, so you have to go back and replay because this has been very, very informative. So you definitely don't want to miss out. I'm sorry for those of you guys who will complain that it's so long, but I think so sorry guys, there's a massive truck. So yeah, some of you guys will complain that, like, who watch the replay. Oh guys, sorry. Really sorry guys. I think uh-oh, my phone is frozen. I can't even. So yeah, guys, some of you guys will complain when watching the replay because, you know, I think you really get immersed into the whole conversation when you're actually live with me, as opposed to the, you know, watching the replay and things like that. So I do apologize if it's long and you know, in fragments or here and there, but you have to really be in the conversation live at the time of streaming. Guys, I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. Someone is coming from Kigali to meet me, guys, and I have to go. I'm just, guys, you see what you guys have done? But to call Pamoja, we should give Lady Visionary more like someone nasty, some nasty troll voted down this live chat. Okay, well, you know, we're having real conversations, and some people won't like it. And yeah, we are working and financially supporting these systems that are oppressing us. How does that make any sense? Exactly, something that we need to think about, really. something that we really need to think about, operate with a level of consciousness, most definitely. But guys, I've been on here for a while. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you have liked the live stream. That really helps to, gain visibility, exposure and visibility on YouTube, so other people can get to know about my channel and what I'm doing, the impact that I would like to make here in Rwanda and around the world. So please make sure you like whenever I am live. Also make sure, oh my God. Also make sure that you share one of your favorite videos on my channel, on your YouTube, Instagram. Oh my God, like seriously, what is going on? Seriously, okay, I'm gonna just put my phone on silent now because I need to close out and it's disturbing me. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Right, so guys, I'm gonna love you guys and leave you guys. Please make sure you follow me over on Instagram. That my name on Instagram is lady_visionary. I also have a business Instagram that is Twin Lakes Recreational Island. Again, Twin Lakes Recreational Island. So you can reach out to me on Instagram. And if you're interested in coming to Rwanda and doing the meetup tour with me, you'd like to see my projects, you'd like to have an experience on the farm of milking cows, etc., just have some fun, then please do reach out to me. What else? I do offer consultations for anybody who's interested in relocating and doing business in Rwanda. Again, yes, it's chargeable, guys. I am charging an affordable fee. So you can go ahead and email me. The email is projecthealtha@gmail.com. Again, projecthealtha@gmail.com. Again, I'm looking for investors for the diaspora building project. So if you think that you can support this project, that's where I'm building. Well, guys, I'm still deciding whether it's going to be 3 units of 3 bedrooms or 4. So we're still deciding whether it's going to be 4. So that's something new because it is also a business venture. So, but I didn't want the space to be, cramped. So we're going to still look at that. But if you are interested in supporting a Black business, you're interested in investing and helping us rise to the top, then you can go ahead and send me an email, projecthealtha@gmail.com, and we can have a discussion and make things happen. Again, I appreciate everyone for their ongoing love and support. It means a lot. It means a lot, and it just keeps me going. So overall, this conversation has been about, should I charge for the services that I provide for the diaspora? A lot of you guys have said yes, and yes, I will continue to charge. Thank you so much for your ongoing love and support. Make sure you've hit that make sure you've hit that guys, I've been talking too much, right? Okay, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Again, thank you so much for your ongoing love and support. Until next time, I'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye.